Hi besties, my name is Nikayla and you're watching Raw Nikayla. If you have never seen this beautiful, amazing face of mine before, make sure you subscribe down below to join the family. Thank you all for 600 subscribers. By now, we're on the road to 1K. So if you're watching this video, make sure you watch to the end, yes, but also subscribe down below. I'm going to give you all a second to subscribe, okay? Yo, please subscribe. Please subscribe, please. Did you subscribe already? Okay, now let's continue the video. But first, play the intro.
Didn't know my purpose, got us some accidents. Wasn't invited to the party, but I'm still crashing it, ayy. I'm feeling good, pop out, shorty, let's take a trip, ayy. Reached up at the crib, I just hope that you on trip, ayy. She gave me the green, she know that body be my kryptonite. It used to be green, but this money look like a kryptonite. I'm feeling good, pop out, shorty, let's take a trip.
Some of you absolutely hated when I made this top out of a basketball, so guess what? We're doing it again, but this time with a football. Ooh. The Super Bowl is right around the corner, so why not make a top that I would wear if I got invited to the Super Bowl?
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
And of course, I'm extra. I'm not going to just wear a little old jersey. I'm going to do something a little more, and that is make a top out of a football. So if you want to make this top with me, make sure you keep watching and watch the entire video because I'm going to give you a step-by-step tutorial on how to make a top out of a football. Just the process. Make sure you watch to the end of the video because there's going to be a surprise at the end that you do not want to miss. And why else would you not watch it to the end of the video? We're making a top out of a football. I got this football from Five Below, but then I also got this football because I wanted it to say NFL on it. I wanted an official NFL football. So these are the two types of balls that I have, and we're gonna make some magic with them. So without further ado, let's get started. Catch, okay?
The first thing you want to do is grab a box cutter, anything that cuts two things, but be safe, okay? And cut along the seam. You want to do this so that you can open up the football.
This is how it looks so far. I was interested to see what the inside of a football looks like. As you can see, this is like thread holding it together, so I'm just ripping the thread with my box cutter. I finished cutting 1 1/2, and this is what it looks like in half, and this is what it looks like on the inside. This is this one, and this is a little like a flap for that, and then this is like the inside of the football. It's still attached, so I have to take. It's still attached, so I'm gonna. This is like the pump. I could really like put some air back in this and still use this as a little football, right? I'm gonna do this again with the other one, and then I will be back.
This thread is way too tight. We need to cut it. Trying to make a football top. We need to cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Hey besties, I'm back. Did you miss me? It's another day, another slay. So I cut up all of my footballs here. I'm gonna hold them like they're Grammys. Oh goodness, hold on. It's not really breaking out how I thought it would, so everything is falling. Okay. Here are all the footballs. Here are all the footballs that I cut up. These are 3 footballs. So you have these 2 big ones that are the Franklin ones, and I have this one like NFL one, which is a small. This is a junior size. This isn't like a normal. This isn't a normal football size, but this is an official NFL football. So now that I cut it all up, we are gonna start putting it together to make the actual corset. Okay. If you have not seen my basketball video where I made the basketball corset top, it's gonna be up here at the top. Make sure you go watch it because it's gonna have some stuff that like I broke down more in that video. Anyway, but I have this, which is a belt loop maker, and then I have some paracord string. Yeah, so these are the main 3 things that we're gonna need, and let's get to making the corset. Well, I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want it to look, just because there's different ways I can do it, but I'm pretty sure like this is gonna be the top part, and I'll have to fill in the bottom to make a corset. So I've made corsets before, so I have patterns, but I also kind of just want to eyeball it. Like, I feel like if this is the top, right? This is the top. And then I think I want this to be the middle. So I'll have like that's at the top and this is in the middle. So I think I'm gonna cut this part out into a square or a rectangle, I think. What I've came up with, I think I want to cut this in half. This is the back of one of the footballs. I'm gonna try cutting this in half and seeing how it lays flat, and then go from there. So let's cut this in half. Okay, so this is kind of what we have so far. We have the top here and this, but I am thinking that I want to use this. I'm trying to figure this all out in my head before I actually start, you know, cutting and whatnot. So I have this piece, and this would be here, and this would be like this, and like this, right? So then you have this piece that I can attach right there, and then I'll need another thing like right here, and right here, and then a back. I don't know. What I'm about to do, I'm about to just take this one apart too. I'm about to take this one apart and see where life takes me. So this is connected, like with this on the back. So I have to unlace this, and then I could probably keep this and do something with it later. I don't know, but yeah, we're gonna cut this down the middle and take this out. And then I'll also say another idea that I had, instead of having this to be the top, I initially was going to like cut that like this, which I don't know, I kind of do like better. But that just means I'll be making this again a different way. So this will be the different way that I do it with this as a top, because it kind of looks like a bikini top. I decided to go like a more, you know, professional route with the pattern instead of just eyeballing it. So here's the pattern. I'm not going to do exactly the pattern, but I want to try to follow it. I want to try to follow it more closely than what I was thinking of before. Here are all the pieces for the front, and now I just have to connect them. So we're gonna get our belt looper, because it's like makes holes through leather, and we're gonna start punching holes. So I'm first gonna connect these 3 bottom pieces, and then we'll do the top after. But I'm gonna start punching holes, like I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 right here. I finished making all of the holes and the pieces that I want. Make sure that you measure out how far apart you want the holes to be so it's equal. And now I'm using the paracord string and lacing it through the holes. Now we have finished like the front base of the corset. So this is one side. This part I'm gonna cut that off. But like this is one side and this is the other. Again, cutting this part off. This is the other. Essentially it's supposed to go like this. Okay, trust the process and then it'll be like that. Okay, that's kind of cute. I already put little holes in it. And then I have to do the same thing on this side and then connect them with this string. Yeah, this is what we're working with. I will add the tops on and I'll be right back because we have to start making our pants. Okay, I look a little crusty right now, but that's okay. The front of the corset is basically done. And now we have to get into these pants. And I feel like I'm being very ambitious with these pants, with my vision, but we're about to just try it out anyway. So, yeah, let me flip the camera. So this is the pattern paper and we're about to make a pants pattern with this paper. So let's go. This is gonna be the back of the pants, so I'm gonna trace this and cut it out. Store, I bought this Jets jersey. I really wanted green, like this color green, because I initially was gonna do a skirt, like a green skirt, quick and call it a day, because I wanted it to be green to look like turf. You see the vision? Yeah, I know you do. Anyway, so I got this green Jets jersey. So I'm like, a jersey, green, perfect. So I got this from the thrift store. I got this green shirt from the thrift store because I just needed extra like green fabric. And then I got this Packers flag football warm-up jersey thing from the thrift store. And I'm not gonna use any of the Packers stuff. I can if I feel like it, but I don't think I am. But I really just wanted it for the back, like the NFL play football stuff. So that's what I really wanted it for. But I'll probably still use some of this on the pants. But now we have to cut all this up so that it fits the pattern on the pants. That's what I'm gonna do right now. This material, like right here, this material I feel like would be perfect for a waistband. So I think that's what I'm gonna use for a waistband. Instead of making my own, I'm just gonna use this. This is what I have so far for one pant leg, and now I have to sew all this together, and then I'm gonna cut off the edges that don't fit with the pattern or whatever, and then fill in the sides that need extra, you know? So this is the first thing I'm gonna sew. Isn't this cute? Like, it had enough letters to spell out my name. So I thought that was gonna be a great idea, so that's what we're gonna do. We're going to sew these together. I have this lace fabric that I found. I'm not gonna use too much of it. That'll be nice to add just a little bit of it throughout the pants. So we're gonna try it and see what it looks like. Okay, so I finally finished all 4 legs. Now what I have to do, I need to cut out. I just need to cut on the edges to make it more fit to the pattern, because some of them, like as you can see here, it kind of goes out of the pattern, and down there also it goes outside of the pattern. So I'm gonna cut around the edges so it matches. Now to start putting the pants together, sew along the dotted line shown on the screen for both sides. So we're back with the corset, and now it's time to get into the back of it. This is the front so far, and this is what I have for the back. And I'm just gonna attach it end to end. We're gonna attach it, so let's do it. Adding the back panel should be fairly simple since we're almost done. Okay, this is what I wanted it to look like, and you're just gonna poke holes along the lines shown on the screen and feed the string through. To explain how I'm feeding the string through in a little more depth, I just measure how long I want it to be, and then I take my lighter and burn the end of the string just so that it is not frayed and it is, you know, a clean cut, and that also makes it easier to feed through the holes. Now, feeding through the holes did take a little bit of effort. I was using the end of the scissors just to push the string through a little more, so that made it easier. But if you see like how I laced them through, I really just wanted the front to like look straight across, so in order to get that look, I had to do all of this in the back.
Heavy the hearts right now, the power there for the Libyans too. Carrying very dope right now, and look this up like tiramisu.
He said he walked in New Orleans with the etiquette of LAX. Niggas like a man, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot on the air, but somebody gotta do it.
This came out so good. I'm so happy, so excited. Like, look at the material. Who you know making the football corset that look like this? Who you know? Oh, okay. And the pants. First of all, the time that these took, but look at the outcome. It was worth it. Like, this is so fire. Who you know? Who? Nobody. Just me. Just me. Subscribe to my channel. Royal Nikayla. You see the name. You see the name, remember the name. Yeah. I'm proud of myself, and yeah, this is what I will be wearing when the NFL invites me to the next event. Okay, you heard it here first. Yeah. If you enjoyed this video, learned anything from this video, if you want to learn more, subscribe to my channel, comment down below your thoughts on the outfit. Okay?
Go to NFL.com.
One last spin so y'all can get into the details. Like, really get into the details, okay? It's just amazing, okay? All right, see y'all in the next video. Deuces. Respect to the law.